multiple terminals in this room. It's certainly big enough. But I think for now, I'm a little more concerned with my own calculations vis-a-vis power consumption. I think that if I were to stay on this planet for an entire day, they'd be correct. But it doesn't seem that way. How much time I got left? No time at all. Recovered archive encrypted. Input recovery passkey. Really? Okay. Maybe it's asking me what kind of blueprints I want. Well, I'll try experiment. Recovered archive encrypted. Experiment. Well, I suppose of makes sense. I doesn't. Research makes more sense, though. Recovered archiving. Research experiment death? No. Why are both of those options death? Experiment research is 4. Oh, I don't know how many of these there are. Experiment research is for, well, I doesn't make grammatic sense, so no. And that did it. Once again, I didn't finish whatever sentence I was building. Let's see. Having great success with advanced materials, able to something far more efficient synthesis. It seems they can create something pathway to materials from all over the system. And more construction stuff. Let's see. Exosuit technology. Personal upgrade module. For underwater protection. Only got one of these left. I forget how much the extra... Well, actually, no. This is an exosuit. I'm thinking of multi-tools. Never mind. Where am I headed? Oh, I gotta build a science terminal. And I gotta search an abandoned building for data. Well, let's see. Here we go. In 40, I have 8. Also got ferret dust. And I can't seem to refuel until I actually run out of the stuff. Where's my carbon? Oh, sorry, copper. There it is. I'm looking for 64. I'll probably run out of fuel before this sentence even finishes. What else do we need to build a science terminal with? Magnetized ferrite, right, alright. Thing is, I could dig this up on that one other planet. I need 50 of these. Oh, I did not want to climb up that ladder. I wanted to put a science terminal. Actually, yeah, I got that mission selected. Okay, I wanted to put a science terminal somewhere where it'll fit. Like right here. Yeah, you're gonna get to be roommates. And I gotta go somewhere else to find the Korvax recruits. But I'm going to search an abandoned building. And I have a nice abandoned structure. I can, well, I can walk for 20 minutes if I feel up to it, but I don't, frankly. I'm just gonna fly. Oh, it's over the hill. What in the... Oh my, oh my. I'm putting this mission on hold. There's another one of these, these gigantic archives. It's Viking style rather than Korvax. This is going to be interesting. When did I get the... Oh. I thought I just received another one of them. Let me see if I can get in here. Okay. The Viking archive is just like a correct counterpart, intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment runs in a low frequency, seemingly expecting a voice command. Well, I know some things. How about where? Number 3. Archive access granted. Decrypting. I witnessed a recording of a young Viking warrior speaking within a fighting pit. The bodies of fallen cowards, failed recruits, and other criminals at their feet. They have fought 50 days, given grog gas after each battle, fled from the flesh circuits during each night, denied all rest. Brothers, we fight upon a lie. We take blood across the universe for no more reason other than the word of a dead coward. I have such friends now, such a family. The Sentinels are not our enemy, we just lack proper instruction. The Viking pauses as a shadow falls above the pit. Hundreds of blades fall from a cargo door of a passing merchant's vessel, impaling a heretic. The malfunction was deemed another miracle of Herc, in spite of the pilot's inebriation and the ship's status as a geck. And the more of this I read, the... Well, these are fascinating stories. You wouldn't happen to be a Mercenaries Guild envoy, would you by any chance? No, they're the Explorers Guild. I did rank up with the Mercenaries Guild. But there don't appear to be any representatives of that guild here. Do I have anything... Oh, should I sell the Lemium I have? Given that I may or may not be able to make more of it. Or get more of it. Forget it. Never mind. below cost. I might want to take him into a frigate later, so I'm not letting that frigate stuff go. Oh, it's on the other side of the building. I wonder if I can spot the structure from the air. I can sometimes do it anyway. It's only 396 away. Oh yeah, do that while the sentinel's right there. I got more stuff to worry about. I suppose I can come back to that later when I'm out of its sight. I'm thinking of it in my sight right now. There we are. Ah, there it is. I can tell it's abandoned because of all those little blips. Whispering eggs. Creepy little things, aren't they? I don't remember how close you have to be to actually finalize the signal. Okay, this is another sector. Yeah, here we are. Let's get rid of this gunk out of the equipment. The place the Overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long-abandoned buildings. This stuff is fauna? It doesn't look very fauna-ish. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise it buzzes noisily and springs to life. My Overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. And there's more stuff in this abandoned building. Let's see how my stock in Gecko went. Living slime. Well, I think by now we all know how the refining sequence goes. What the? This is new. That stuff wasn't in abandoned buildings before. Now I gotta head back to my base. But I'd like to get a couple of things done before I do that. First things first, I gotta get back to my ship. Next things next. Well, I don't seem to have a portable refiner because I put my portable refiner on my base. So it's not portable anymore. So I need a portable refiner, just refine stuff on the fly. Also need sodium. And I also need oxygen, which I desperately need to live. That was a good dream sequence in a Simpsons episode. If I ever go to that opulent system again, I'm gonna have a look at the scanner upgrades, see if there are any ones that are A or B grade even. Or S grade. I can probably afford one of them. So I think you've seen me do this once, like a while back, but it's the whole process of refining slime. That takes 70. So, my, oh my. Wait. What is this purple stuff? Is it just, yeah, it's just dihydrogen. Don't know why it's purple. And we have another oxygen strike. We have struck it rich. Struck it oxygen rich. Why am I don't know why I was stuck there or what I was stuck on, other than a possible bug here. And that's that. Oh, I got more of this. And I'm back with 70 more nanites, more inventory space, the location monolith in let's say a few hours from here, unless I use the pulse drive, and all 13 of the exosuit upgrades that I was looking for. I'm trying to get this to hug the planet. I'm not exactly sure where they were. All I know is that I was able to transfer them from one inventory to my current inventory. I just didn't know where they were, other than mislaid somewhere. Ooh, there it is. In a very distinct shape, too. Naturally, it's Vy'keen because it's a Vy'keen system. I can learn Vy'keen words. Like the word for must. The word for but. The word for thou, maybe? The word for high. I feel a strange chill. A layer of frozen gas suddenly coats the monolith from bottom to top. It's so cold I can see my breath inside my helmet. There's one small gap in the crystal ice, and I feel convinced that I could feed some of my mind elements through it, so they can come into contact with the monolith behind. What am I going to do here? Well, metal conducts heat and cold. You ever stick your tongue on a flagpole? Of course not. I don't know. I'm afraid organic elements are going to freeze. On the other hand, yeah, think this over a bit. I wish I knew more words in Vy'keen so I could actually read that. Maybe it's organic elements. The frozen gas melts into the atmosphere. I'm rewarded. I have learned the Atlas word? Oh wow. Oh wow. I knew that shape looked familiar. What I did not know was... I just realized that this wasn't actually the kind of place I was looking for. I was supposed to be getting artifacts, knowledge of the past. I mean, solving riddles is one thing, but to be perfectly frank, money still makes the world go round. I'm gonna try this again. Another alien monolith. I don't think there are any maps to alien sites. You have to seek knowledge of the past. How far is this one? 10 hours away. Oh, I'm at least trying to get the direction for it right before I take off. Whoa. Not gonna splatter myself all over that rock or try to hole-in-one that cave. So the Viking know a different know the Gek by a different name than Gek, apparently. This looks like another Atlas monolith here. There are 3 vast columns of words on the ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. The first column's words are like savage runes, scratched in sand. The second shows precise sequences of dots. The final column has wide and welcoming letters, almost appearing handwritten on hard stone. Well, let's see. The runes, they seem to represent Viking. They're very Viking-like. The dots are very Korvax-like. The letters are very Gek-like. This is a Viking system. I'm picking the runes here. The ancient spirits that dwell here infuse me with the language of their warrior descendants. And I'm learning Atlas, too. I'm also learning that these monoliths aren't really worth much in terms of units. Don't get me wrong, information-wise, they're proving invaluable. But units-wise? Like, historical artifact-wise? Okay, you must have heard me. There's an ancient ruin 4 hours away. I'm gonna head there, do a little excavation, and eat my own words. There was a certain newspaper columnist, by the way, who actually... Oh, come on. I was in the middle of telling people interesting facts. Now all of a sudden... This dude gotta show up. Alright. You wanna play ball? Well, that was worth something, though. Where was I headed? Ah, there. Anyway, as I was saying, there was a newspaper columnist once who actually did eat his own words, like a printout of one of his earlier columns. I'm not handing out any more information besides that, but it did happen. And relatively recently, too. Well, for a ruin, this is a very intact ruin. Come to think of it, This looks very familiar. Like I've seen this kind of architecture before. I wonder, when it gets cold at night, is this one also going to protect me from the elements? Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. None hamper the path towards Trindar as the sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. I shot down 10 of them. So it has been written, so it shall come to be. This the Vikings swear. Well, I've certainly had sufficient help with the language. Not just theirs either. "17 minutes, 55 seconds. Just a short trip. At least I don't have to break out of the atmosphere. I've got a spare canister of launch fuel. Where did I get that from again? That abandoned terminal, I think. Let's see here. That's one. And two. Just realized, since this was updated, I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps there are 3 keys to every ancient site, as opposed to the 6 there used to be. Well, at this where. I suppose I could come at it from that direction. Much better. I guess I'm not going to be leaving any more keys behind. Maybe I'll be eating those words too. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. It's not very old. I gotta get this. Suspicious Starship shield module. Well, in a system like this, I suppose even the Radiant Pillar could use something. I'm gonna put this in cargo too. I'm selling it as soon as I can. It's an alien artifact, an ancient plaque. It's opposed to a monolith. Looks like it's kind of far. Here we go. Seem to have landed right in my own way. Runes take shape upon the stone, burning with light. They sing to me of the Viking ancients in the language of my people. The sentinels are not of the natural order. Things must fall apart. In their endlessness and replication, the automatons prove themselves abominations. They must be purged from existence. All will die, whether through righteous battle or the assault of time. Another artifact it is. It is walking distance, surprisingly enough. Ooh. Sorry about that, I had to loosen my mouse cord. Just a bit. I mean... kind of conflicted about flying there. Because I do need more pure ferrite if I plan to expand the base. I'll take it if I can get it. Alright, here we are. Yeah, there it is. I thought I'd passed it by or something. What have I got? More biological stuff. This isn't exactly worth a whole lot, is it? Alright, Radiant Pillar, down you come. Alright, there. 6 hours away. Which am I even heading towards? Alright, here we go. And after this, it's back to my base. Every tier wants something. Wait a minute, what have we here? Oh, that's where these were. Well, it's a reinforced door. Could, of course, force it. Why does it take me so long to do this? Alright, let me see. The alarm is locked in the terminal. The message displays itself letter by letter on screen. Something interlevel system. The alarm starts notice that I'm stopping. I notice wall-mounted security scanners. Alright, I'm gonna override this thing. Whew. This is different from... The alarm stops and the terminal grants me full access. I have just hacked my first manufacturing facility. Normal operations have resumed and I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. Well, I'm not going to bother with that. Instead, I need a new recipe. Factory override unit. I didn't know I had those. Well, I'm gonna get one of these. That's what in the name of... well, I guess I'm not the only one attacking these things. I'll have time to explain what I did later. Especially don't bump into each other this close. What the... Oh my goodness, if I hit one of those... That was a dirty trick, wasn't it? If I were to hit a freighter, I'll have the sentinels after me too. Well, that was worth... well, more than... Now I'm a nuisance. And I created a nuisance, so I am one. Alright, well, that was worth more than one of my artifacts, would you believe? But there's multiple ways of making money. So I kept thinking of that one line from Seinfeld, many, many monies. I don't know why they pluralize money that way. Sometimes. There is another knowledge stone here. Isn't down there by any chance, is it? Must be on the other side of the... That's a thing. And I am now a polyglot. 80 words. How I understand these words, I don't know. Herc foresaw the weakness of the Viking warrior kind. The star ascent of our noble race was blocked by the weak-minded sentinels. 9 times ninefold, Herc commanded we would have our vengeance and dash the metal demons against the rocks of damnation. Knowledge of the past. wonder if 9's an arc number for the Viking. So I'll get there in a little over 7 minutes. And then it's back to base. Oops. I meant to use the terrain manipulator. So you're probably wondering why I broke into a manufacturing facility and swiped data. Well, that is how you get blueprints for stuff you don't have blueprints for yet. Products you don't have blueprints for yet. Like the Atlas Pass. As soon as I can, I'm going to make myself one. Then I'm going to be able to open those cylindrical cans I couldn't get to before. I didn't think you'd have to, like, rewire the terminal, though. Thank goodness I kept some microprocessors handy. I forget exactly what the other option was that didn't require a microprocessor. But I think I would have been, shall I say, punished for it by my standing with the Viking decreasing. Although by how much, I'm not sure. I mean, these things generally move in increments of 1. But for all I know, they changed that just recently. Okay, let's see. Fossilized crocodile hoof. Still not worth a whole lot, though. Alright, back to my overseers. Back to the base as promised. Just after I refuel. And I'm back. before I forget, I'm going to rename this to Microtronus and upload it.